This is Everything's Tech, and in this video, I would like to discuss on the topic, our MacBook Pro 15 inches worth the money, and what should you buy with your MacBook Pro when you do purchase it, and where you can purchase it. Now, if you are a PC user and you are switching to a Mac or planning to, I would definitely recommend the MacBook Pro series. That's all I have to say. I would definitely recommend it, and I will tell you why in this video. Now, to start off with, the MacBook Pro 15-inch series is probably the hot spots of most of the MacBook Pro series. The 13-inch is a bit too small for me and a lot of people. However, it is really portable, so I probably see college students or even high school students using it. And the 17-inch, I think that's a bit too big. It's like, I'd probably consider it to be like a mini desktop, but it isn't even that portable. And then we have the 15-inch, which I have right in front of you. It's smaller than the 17, but a little bigger than the 13-inch. So I'd definitely go with this because it's not too small, it's not too big. It's like the perfect size, and it's also really durable and really thin, and it could probably fit in someone's backpack. It fits in my backpack perfectly. So the design is probably the hot spot of this machine. The one-piece aluminum has a sleek construction. The construction of the body is nicely done as well. Without the design Apple gave the MacBook Pros, it probably wouldn't be as portable as it is, in my opinion. As you can probably see, the screen of the MacBook Pro is really sleek, really thin. Now, if you were like me and you were planning on switching to a Mac from PC going to a Mac, you might not know that Mac can run Windows on a program called Boot Camp. You basically partition your hard drive and install Windows, either XP, Vista, or 7, 64-bit version, and you're good to go. It just takes a couple minutes and you're good. When you actually do run Windows on a Mac, you can run any program you would run on a regular Windows computer, and they really run really smoothly. Additionally, the programs on a Mac are really all compatible, or mostly all compatible with Windows. For example, if you might not know, but Apple does offer its own version of Microsoft Office. It's called iWork, and the recent one is compatible with Microsoft 07, 03, and even 94. So the whole pack. And what you get in iWork is Pages, which is like Microsoft Word, Keynote, which is like Microsoft PowerPoint, and Numbers, which is like Microsoft Excel. Now for the money part. Many people wouldn't just go randomly spend $2,000 on a computer they're not sure about, they don't know about, so I will probably clarify what you're going to get with this Mac. You're getting a computer that's ultra thin, really portable, it has a great operating system, it's durable, and consists of programs that are all really compatible with Windows. So I'd say it's worth it, but like you see, I'm a PC user. I've been a PC user. I still am a PC user, and I finally decided to get a Mac. You know, I love it. I really love it, but again, I can't lose PC. My school runs on PC, so eventually, you know, I will have to stay at PC. But I love a Mac, and anyone who does get a Mac, they all love a Mac. They cannot go back to a PC. If you've ever heard the saying, once you go Mac, you do not go back, that's really true. You know, like, it's really hard to go on a PC after you use a Mac, and the whole interface is different. So, you know, I definitely recommend it, and really, it's kind of an investment. You're getting a really computer. You're getting a computer that can eventually run Windows. So even if you don't like Mac, you could always go ahead and run a boot camp, and you could use whatever program you want, Windows XP, 7, Vista. So, you know, I say it's worthwhile. The Mac's totally worth it, even for the financial part. Now, you finally want to buy a Mac, and where do you want to buy a Mac? You don't know. There are 3 places to actually buy a Mac. 3 main places. Apple online store. The second is an actual Apple store. And the third is a retail store that sells Macs, such as Best Buy. Now, good thing of buying a Mac online is you can customize it. And if you actually buy a Mac in a store, you get the preset Macs. You can't customize it. So, again. Now, buying a Mac online and buying a Mac in the store is really the same. It costs you the amount of tax. It costs you the same amount of tax it actually costs to go out in the store and actually buy one. So if you don't need to customize it and you can't wait, go to an Apple store and just get it. Now, what do you get with a Mac? First of all, if you actually buy your Mac from an Apple store, you get an awesome looking bag. It's a bag you probably put around behind your back. It has the Apple sign. Really nice, and people actually look at you, stare at you for a couple seconds if you're in a mall and you actually buy your Mac, which gives you a lot of attention. I'll be really honest. When I actually got my Mac and I had it on the back, everyone was staring at me and they're like, "Whoa!" And I'm like, "Yeah, I got a Mac." So okay, I'll put that to the side. And here's the box. If you haven't seen my unboxing video, well, here it is. The Mac actually looks really nice, really colorful on an actual box. And then here is the box, the specs, and then the Apple sign, and the Macbook Pro, and then it has some of the 3 things you get. iLife, the graphics card. Now the 2.66 gigahertz gets 2 graphics cards. So it talks about the graphics cards, and then the unibody. Now how you open it, this is the top. It's really, all you have to do that, and just pull it out, and there you go. It has a nice cover, silicone cover, foamish kind of thing. Yeah, foam. And this is the plastic where you actually get your Mac in. Has a seal. And then here's what covers your Mac body. And then you have manual, the receipt if you actually buy it from the Apple store. And that's what you get in the box. Oh, and may I add that you also get a charger and an extension, and of course the MacBook Pro. Now, what should you get with the Mac when you actually get one? One of the things I definitely recommend is AppleCare. AppleCare is really useful on the long run, if you know what I mean. I've actually had a friend whose battery died 1.5 years later after his complimentary support ran out, and he had to pay more than he'd actually buy an AppleCare for. So, the AppleCare can actually save you money. It's a really useful item. If anything goes wrong with your Mac within the 3 years it covers, you don't have to pay a single penny from your pocket. So that's a really nice feature. Another thing I recommend is iWork. iWork is really like Microsoft Office, I said. It's its own, Apple's own version. It has something like Microsoft Office, something like Microsoft Word, which is pages, Excel, which is numbers, and Keynote, which is PowerPoint. Another thing I'd recommend is some of the cables. If you want to connect your Mac to a TV or even a monitor, you should get these 2 items: DVI to mini DVI, DIV to mini DVI, and HDMI to DVI or DIV. Yeah. So if you want to connect it to your TV, you just need these 2 items. Go ahead and plug this in. However this goes out. There we go. No, actually it's this way. I had it right. And then put that up in, and then connect this to a TV with HDMI, and connect this to your Mac. You're good to go. If you want to connect it to a monitor, get a set of DIV cables. All you need is this and DIV cables. Plug this in the Mac, plug DIV cables in this, and you're good to go. Connect the DIV to the monitor, and this end to the MacBook. If you want to connect through VGI, get a VGI converter, DVI to VGI, then connect the VGI to VGI, get a VGI in your monitor and this in your Mac, and you're good to go. Overall, I would definitely recommend my MacBook Pro, the 2.66 gigahertz Intel 2 Duo model. I love it, and if you're going to a PC, don't forget, a lot of programs are compatible with it, so I definitely recommend getting it. Thanks for watching.